Hello and welcome my dear second standard little champs. How are you all? I am Rohan sir from Mahdi English Medium School. I welcome all my dear second standard little champs once again in today's grammar lecture. My dear little champs, how have you been? I hope you all are taking good care of yourselves and of your family member too. You also are following all the lectures, and yes, many students are also sending their notes on the regular basis either to me or to their follow-up teachers. So I really appreciate to the students who are watching the videos regularly, who are doing their work, and in a short period of time I am also going to issue the certificates of appreciation for the regular students. So I hope that you all will become regular and watch the lectures regularly. Now if you were watching the lectures, what have we done in the previous lecture? Do you know that? We have started new grammar chapter. So my dear students, now I am going to give you the time to take out your textbook. So we are going to continue with the same chapter, chapter number 8, simple past tense. So here you have the time to take out your grammar textbook and the rough book, and I will wait for a while for you to be ready with your books. So my dear students, please make sure along with the books you also have the pencil, rubber and sharpener, whatever things you need, and sit here as if you are sitting in the class. Though this is the virtual class, the teachers are trying their level best to make the video, prepare the video in which they can even give you the proper explanation, give you the proper time to write down the words what you want to write it down, the answers what you write it down. So you have the sufficient time in all the lectures. It's just that you also have to put equal efforts to complete the work from these lectures. Now I hope that you all are ready with your books. If you remember, my dear students, this is your textbook and this is the chapter we started, simple past tense. So I hope that you have taken out page number 28, chapter number 8, simple past tense. Now in the previous lecture I explained you and we have solved this warm-up exercise in which the verbs like walked, watched, played, washed, waited and visited shows us that these sentences are in the simple past tense. Not only that, but also I gave you one table in which 10 verbs were there in the 3 different forms, in the base form, in the simple past form, in the past participle form. Also after this we saw certain rules, that where do we have to add D, where do we have to add ED, and where do we have to replace Y with IED. These are the rules we understood in the previous lecture. Now I hope that you have watched the previous lecture properly, and this is the only reason why I always ask you all the lectures in the sequence, so that whenever you watch the lecture in the sequence, the lecture becomes easier for you, because the one lecture is dependent on the previous lecture. Now only if you have understood these rules in detail from the previous video lecture will you be able to solve the exercise. I know that even in the previous lecture we have solved 5 blanks. We are going to continue with this exercise, but first I am going to give you few more verbs for the table. So wherever you have made the table in your rough notebook, take out that page, and if you remember, my dear students, this was the table from which you have written first 10 words till trouble. So we have written till the trouble. So now we are going to start from the next word till the end. The next word you are going to write is type. So here all the 3 forms are given. The first column is for the base form, then the simple past form, and then the past participle form. Now I hope that you have started writing this. So I am going to read these 2 times only, and then we will again jump on to the textbook exercise. Now why am I giving you this is because that you can practice this in your regular, in your daily routine life, so that you will be able to remember it very easily. So please start writing this in the way it is written. Type, typed, typed. Use, used, used. Visit, visited, visited. Wait, waited, waited. Walk, walked, walked. Want, wanted, wanted. Won, warned, warned. Wink, winged, winged. Yell, yelled, yelled. So these are the 9 other words for which 3 forms of verbs are given. Yes, these are the regular verbs. So here simple past and past participle forms are same, but now as much as higher the standard will be, you will get the more complex verbs in which all the 3 forms will be different, all the 3 forms will be same. So it depends, but now for your grade, for your standard, this is the only level you will have to maintain. Again I will read this once and then we will solve the textbook exercise, and I hope that you will finish writing this now. Type, typed, typed. Use, used, used. Visit, visited, visited. Wait, waited, waited. Walk, walked, walked. Want, wanted, wanted. Won, want, want. Wink, winked, winged. And the last is yell, yelled, yelled. So I hope, my dear students, you have finished writing this. So in all 19 words now you have, if you have completed writing till the end. If you are not able to finish writing this within the lecture, within watching the lecture once, you can watch this video lecture again and again. Now let us start solving the textbook exercise. So my dear students, this is the exercise we started in the previous lecture, filling the blanks with using past tense of the verbs given in the brackets. We have already solved till E, that is 5 sentences. Now let us solve the next few sentences, which is on page number 29, that is on the same page, and page number 30 that is on the next page. So sentence F, they dash in the park to play football. Here the word is stop. So what will you write? Which is the simple past form of stop? It is very easy. The word will become stopped. Stop will become stopped in the simple past form. So answer is stopped. They stopped in the park to play football. I repeat, till sentence E we have already done in the previous lecture. So we are resuming the exercise from here. So we have to make the simple past form of the verb stop. It will become stopped. They stopped in the park to play football. Next is sentence G. Mother dashed lunch yesterday. Mother dashed lunch yesterday. Here the verb is cook. What will you add to make it simple past? Obviously, cook will become cooked. So, let us write the simple past form COOKED. So, by adding ed, cook will become cooked and it will become the past form, simple past form. Mother cooked lunch yesterday. I hope you all are enjoying and writing the answers, especially those who are writing in the rough book, they don't have the textbook. So, please write the answer alphabets properly, that is answer F, answer G, so that once you get the textbook, you will be able to later copy the answers in your textbook. Now, on the next page, let us continue the same exercise. Sentence H. She dashed the window to let in air. Open is the verb. Now, what will you do to make it simple past? To make the verb open simple past, you have to again add ed. So, the verb will be opened. They opened the window to let in air. They opened the window. Sentence J. Sentence I. Masha dashed to Asmita yesterday. Masha dashed to Asmita yesterday. Now, talk will become talked. So, the spelling will be TALK and we will add ed to make it simple past. Talk will become talked. So, Masha talked to Ashmita yesterday. Next is sentence J. We dashed the new film. Verb in the bracket is enjoy. So, how will you make this verb simple past form? We dashed the film, the new film. Enjoy will become enjoyed. If you can see that though this verb is ending with y, we are not changing y into IED. We will just add ed. Why so? It is so because before the y consonant is not there, vowel is there. O is vowel before y. That is the reason why we are not replacing y with IED. So, enjoy will simply become enjoyed by ending it with IED. So, enjoyed. We enjoyed the new film. Now, sentence K. The baby dashed because it was hungry. In the bracket, option is cry. Now, what will you do? You will say that, sir, in the previous option enjoy, you just added ed. So, we will add ed here also. No. In the previous option, yes, the word was ending with y, but before y, o, vowel was there. Here, before y, vowel is not there. R is not vowel. R is consonant. So, we will replace y with IED. So, cry will become cried. Let us write the spelling CRIED, cried. The baby cried because it was hungry. Now, I hope you understood when do we have to put ed and IED when there is y at the end. And the last for this exercise is the thief dashed the old lady. Now, my dear students, this I will keep it for you to do it in the homework, because we have solved whole lot of sentences. Now, I suppose you should be able to complete it on your own without the support and help of anyone. So, I have faith in you, you will complete and you will send it to your follow-up teachers. So, let us understand the next rule. Now, here, my dear students, there is no rule. Yes, the rule is that there is no rule. Here, now the time comes where you have to practice speaking English and you have to practice the grammar. Why? Let us understand why I am saying so. Some verbs change completely in their past forms. That means spellings also changes completely. No adding ed, ied or nothing. We just have to change the spelling. How? Let us see the example. You will get more idea. Now, as you can see here in the example, buy becomes bought, sleep, slept, do, did. Similarly, say, said, see, saw, sing, sang. So, if you see in the example, if I make the sentence, please buy me a new cloth, a new shirt. Say for an example, please buy me a new shirt. That means, please buy a new shirt for me. This sentence you are speaking in the present tense. Now if you say in the past tense, it becomes bought. My brother bought a shirt for me yesterday. So my brother bought a shirt for me yesterday. Now this becomes past, that already went, that is already done. So buy will become bought, and similarly all the options are given. So this way some verbs are such that where we don't have to add anything, where the spelling completely changes. So we are now going to solve the exercise related to this. So here if you can see that again many questions are there. Let us solve it. These are very easy. Let me tell you, many of these words you already might have heard. Now what is the past form for the word sit? Sit down please. You will say that, ma'am, I already sat down. Yes, so sit, sat. Whenever the teacher says sit down, you will say that, sir or ma'am, I already sat down. So sit will become sat. Let me write the answer. You also are writing the answers in your either rough book or textbook. So as you can see that I have written the answer. Question B. Make. Okay, now say for an example, if you have not made the fair book, teacher will say that make the fair book now and complete it by tomorrow. So what answer you will give if you have already done? You will say that I have already made the fair book. So make will become made. Now it is made or made that you have to decide from the spelling, because here the spelling is M-A-D-E. I made. This is not mad. M-A-D is pronounced as mad. This is made. I made. Okay. The next is see. Verb is sell. So what is the past form of sell? Sold. I sold my bicycle before a year. So sell will become sold. Then the next is win. He will win the match. Now if you will say the same thing in the past tense, he won the match. So win will become won. Some of you even might be pronouncing it as won. So he won the match. Win will become won. Similarly, write. Now what is the past form of the write? That is what you will only know by practicing, not by any rule. So write will become wrote. Write will become wrote. I wrote a story yesterday. Next is give. It will become gave. G-A-V-E, gave. Okay. Now I will give you 2 to 3 seconds to write the answer, and then I will solve the answer. So what is the past form of the verb choose? Quickly write it down. C-H-O-O-S-E, choose. So what is the past form of the verb choose? choose the correct option and write the answer. Correct? So what is the past form of the verb choose? I hope that you have written the answer by now. So the correct answer is chose. Choose will become chose. One O will be eliminated and that's it. The next is question H, throw. Throw the ball to me, I will catch it. This is what you speak while playing cricket. So what is the past form of the verb throw? Quickly try to think and write down the answer before I write it down. Let's see who can find the answer first, you or me. Throw, throw. What will be the past form? So the past form is threw. The past form is threw. He threw the pencil on me in the class yesterday. So I am trying to make the sentence for each so that you will be able to understand what is simple past form. The next is try. So how will you make the past form for this? Try. I will try my level best. So what will be the past form for this? Quickly write it down. Try will change to tried, tried. See, many of you are still making the mistake in the spelling tired and tried. So please make sure that don't take it lightly. These spellings are very much important especially in the grammar. You cannot get even the half mark if you make the spelling mistake in the grammar. Now this is very much typical, means some of you might be knowing, some of you might not be knowing. Those who have the rich English vocabulary, they might be knowing this. So what is the past form of go? I will go to school, or I go to school daily. So what will be the past form of the verb go? The past form is went. The past form is went. Go will become went. So these things you will only come to know when you will practice properly. Again, word K is speak. Speak to me properly. This is what you tell your friends, right? When they don't speak to you. So what is the past form of the verb speak? Try to think hard without taking help of any book or anything. Once you will get the answer, you will really enjoy this. So speak will become spoke. Speak will become spoke. So spelling is S-P-O-K-E, spoke. Next is swim. So what will be the answer? Swim will become swum. Swim will become swum. Again, word M is know. I know what am I doing. I know the answer for this question. I know how to ride bicycle. So these are all present tense sentences. So what is the past form of know? K-N-O-W. Many of you still pronounce it as kano. No, it is incorrect. K-N-O-W, here K is silent, so we have to speak no. W is also silent. So what is the past form anyways for this verb? The past form is knew. Know will become knew. I knew what the answer was, so my exam went well. Now N, F-I-N-D, find. So what is the past form of find? Very easy, the past form is found. I found my lost pen before 2 days. Find will become found. The second last question here is send. Now there is a minor change and that's it. You will get the answer. Just try to think about this. I will send you PDF file or I will send you the work of today's online class. So what is the past form? The past form is sent. So S-E-N-T, sent. I sent you the work before 3 days. And the last one is draw. So this I will again keep it for you in the homework, because I have already solved merely all the answers. Now the last answer for both the exercise 1 and 2, I have kept it for you in the homework. So I hope you will solve it on your own. Even though you will write the incorrect answer, I will feel good if you will do it, you will try it and you will write it, will send it to your follow-up teachers. So my dear students, with this our 2 exercises for chapter number 8, simple past tense, ends here. In the next lecture, we will solve exercise number 3. So all my dear students, thank you for watching this lecture, enjoying this lecture, writing the answers in your books. Make sure you send your work to the follow-up teachers on the regular basis, and also do take care of your health. Goodbye. Have a nice day.